Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Kurde.
Launching probe.
Nie będę miała skąd surowców, przecież tych font.
Probe away.
Pierwszy, no, Ciemka. Co jesz?
Probe away.
Paluszki i płatki
Launching
zaraz, okej?
probe.
Spoczko, spoczko.
Probe away.
Co oglądasz? I ogólnie jak dzień zleciał?
Launching
Marka,
probe.
okej. Tylko? Czuję się wyróżniony.
Probe
Dobrze,
launched.
całkiem szybko. No super, dzisiaj było fajnie, mi się też podobał dzień.
Probe away.
Bo bardzo ciepło, fajnie, fajna pogoda. Taka może
Probe
być już.
launched.
Tak może być. Fryzjer, trening do dziadków, okej. No to tak, fajnie, w sumie się zapowiada.
Launching probe.
Muszę auto trochę ogarnąć, bo ładna pogoda, chcę z tego skorzystać jeszcze. A już się należy umyć auto.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Też muszę fryzjera ogarnąć, ale to już za jakiś czas, to jeszcze za szybko.
Launching probe.
Nie mam co też. No, znaczy wiesz co, patrzę na prognozy, bo w ogóle się pozmieniało, nie? Miało być od wtorku już chłodniej, a patrzę dzisiaj to już, jeszcze nie ma być tragedii we wtorek, ma być około 13 stopni. Się coś pozmieniało. Więc w sumie dobrze, no.
We have used half our fuel.
Okej. Okej. Także no... Zobaczymy. No ma być to ochłodzenie, wiadomo, że będzie. Przyjdzie prędzej czy później, ale... Jeszcze nie teraz, nie? Nie ma czerwonej? No nie ma, nie ma. Nie ma, no co zrobić? Ale tego jest piździec. Nie wiem co mam teraz zrobić. Pomóż Samarze. Nie, Samara to poczeka jeszcze. Tani? A, nie pomogę. Okej, spoko, spoko. Dobra.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Aha.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Talizora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense.
It would have been helpful to know about this earlier, Tali.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kilas Alai. The accused Talia Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Ale mam wybór?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth.
Kavriger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haestrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haestrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haestrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haestrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haestrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Talizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
You didn't say much during the opening statements, Admiral.
There wasn't much to say. This trial is a waste of time.
It matters a great deal to me.
If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
W tym roku jest 8 marca, no.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems.
Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to
To
do
jest
with me.
data typu,
I only sent
kiedy są
parts and
święta.
pieces and certainly not enough to
Nie
make
wiem,
that
mi się
many
wydaje,
gas.
że to takie... Nie wiem, zawsze się tak pamiętało o tej dacie.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics
TikTok?
are in the minority.
Okej.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rail to be
każdym
firmly in
święcie-
Han's camp, but if
Nie
his
no, tak
experiments were on
pierdołach jak
active
typu
Geth,
Dzień Pizzy to ja
perhaps
nie
we
pamiętam,
have
bo to
ideas
jest
in
nie
common.
święto. Ale na Dzień Kobiet to jest jednak, no... Nie wiem, jakoś ta data jest taka dość znana, nie?
If we don't find Rael alive on the
A,
Alloy,
urodziny
what do
to
you think will
wiesz,
happen?
ja tam nie pamiętam.
the power balance will be disrupted.
Też paru
Han
osób
loses a
nam
vote for his
starczy.
foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But
Że
if the
święta, a
Admiral
urodziny to
replacing Rail
trochę...
agrees with me,
Że święta, no
things
akurat
could
to nie jest
become
święto
very
typowe, tylko po
exciting.
prostu... Po prostu...
You support
Nie wiem,
experiments
jak
on
nazwać
living
się
creatures?
Rail should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Coś mi przypomina.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had
Wielkanocą
thought
to
Rail
w
to
sumie
be firmly
może
in
być tak, że
Han's
możesz nie
camp.
wiedzieć, bo
But if his experiments were on
Wielkanoc to
active
jest święto
Geth,
ruchome, nie?
perhaps we
Więc
have
na przykład w
ideas
tym
in
roku to w ogóle
common.
będzie późno.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse
To
yourself?
dopiero 20
Let that
kwietnia mają
aging
być
warship
święta,
Hangerel and
nie?
the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones
Ale
to chart
no-
this course? I think not. The broader
No,
purpose
niektóre to są dość
underlying the
proste
trial is
daty.
too important. Talizora is only peripherally
Gdzie matki
related.
nie wiesz, kiedy na
No
przykład
offense
jest.
intended.
Takie rzeczy się
And what
powinno
is the
wiedzieć,
true
nie?
purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed, if he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora.
Ale za,
I wish to return
nie wiem,
the
za
Geth
dzieciaka
to
było to
control of
wpajane
their rightful
takie daty
masters,
podstawowe,
the
nie? Dzień
Quarian
Matki, Dzień
race.
Ojca, Dzień
You're
Kobiet,
insane.
Dzień Nauczyciela. Nie wiem, może to się pozmieniało, ale no...
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Bez tego TikToka to wy zginiecie.
Shepard spoke well to the Admirals.
Czekaj, z nim gadałem.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my
A
trial.
to,
Oh
wiesz,
yes, I
imion,
heard about
z
that.
imionami to mam
I hope you didn't
podobnie
really
w
do what
sumie.
they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but
Najgorsze
you
jest to,
helped
że
me.
wiesz, ktoś ci się przedstawia i chwilę pamiętasz, a potem jak drugi raz się z nim spotykasz, to nie możesz się przypomnieć, ale głupio zapytać drugi raz, nie?
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes,
No,
I already did.
tego tak
They came to see
jakoś
me.
omijasz
I
ten
didn't want to
temat,
talk in
jakoś
a
inaczej
crowd.
zagadujesz, nie zwracając się bezpośrednio do tej osoby, nie? Żeby nie wyszło, że nie pamiętasz tego imienia, nie?
We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I
Jak
remember...
tak ważna
Don't
rzecz.
worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good.
Czemu w
Thank
ogóle
you.
pokazuje, że jest 0 osób, a ty jesteś? Dziwne to jest.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
Jest taki ziomek, co na zawsze nagrywa
I
dzisiaj,
know.
jest to i
I
to.
didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Dobra. To słowo dla mnie ten ziomek.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali.
Ten głos mi przypomina
Otherwise,
z
they
Asasyna.
might not have let you try to retake
Ten
the
tej
Alarai.
babki. Nie wiem, czy
That is
to
your
nie jest ten
best
sam
chance
głos.
at recovering evidence that can
Miraż.
exonerate you.
Taka babka,
I
była
am
starsza.
sorry. We cannot
Pamiętam.
afford sensitivity, Tali.
Nie wiem, nie grałem. Ale mega podobny ten głos. Musiałbym z odtworzenia zobaczyć. Ale ostatnio sobie oglądałem gameplay, bo sobie do przypomnienia. I była tam taka baba. Już pamiętam jak się nie pamiętam imienia. No właśnie widzisz, a propos imion, nie? Nie pamiętam imienia.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And girls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora
Poza
for
głównym
stopping
bohaterem,
Saren.
no.
Admiral Kores sees the whole thing as a war crime.
Przecież
and
w The
wants
Last
to
of Us miałem
convict.
problem z
I
zapamiętać
have no
imię
idea
Eli.
what
Przecież to jest
Admiral
proste
Zen
imię,
wants.
a non stop
You should
zapominam
get
jak
to the
ona ma na
Alarai
imię, nie?
soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Tylko, że tutaj to jest główną bohaterką, nie? No ty pamiętałeś.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching
Ale
new
po
defense
prostu
technology.
masz
He
taki
told
czasami
me only that he needed any Geth
burdel w
parts
głowie,
or
że nie
pieces
możesz
I found.
znaleźć tego.
I assumed he was testing
Tego, co chcesz
weapons on
powiedzieć.
Geth components.
We knew nothing until the
To
Alarai
mi
sent
też,
a
no.
distress signal, then went dead.
Bill, no.
We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship.
That's
Tego
exactly
Chińczyka.
what I am saying. The Marines who
pamiętam, no.
survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must
To też nie
assume the
pamiętam,
worst.
też nie powiem teraz.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess.
Okej,
I was
smacznego.
there when Tally was born.
Dobra, spoko.
Her mother and
Smacznego,
I had
smacznego,
synced
no.
up our
No, Marka.
suits so we could be in the same open air
Dzięki,
room.
dzięki.
I was sick for a
Na
week,
czym się?
but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units.
Bąbelek.
It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tally and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tally, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that
Cześć, Sandy,
proves that this
hejka.
is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have
Jak
forced.
tam, Johnek? Widziałem, że już sobie poradziłaś z trójeczką i
What can you
teraz
tell us about the
Andromeda, tak?
Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new
Ta
defense technology.
nieszczęsna Andromeda.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons
Chwila
on Geth
przerwy, no,
components.
no. Nie no, wiadomo, że
Nothing
musi być
until the
przerwa.
Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead.
A jakaś
We
fabułka
didn't
w
even
planach,
know about
oprócz
the
tej
Geth
Andromedy?
until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship.
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
Disco Elysium.
You
Aha,
got that?
no tak.
Yes, the guest's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war with the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grew tired of wandering the stars, Shepard.
Kurczę, chciałem przejść tą serię do 20, tylko nie wiem, czy mi się to uda.
I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the
Bo
wind
jeszcze
is
ma
blowing.
wpis do zadań tych lojalnościowych. Nie wiem, czy się
Good
wyrobię.
luck on the Alarai.
W dwójce, a jeszcze trójka cała do przejścia. Trochę mnie to martwi.
Even during the hearing,
A
Tali
jeszcze gadane wszystkimi to już w ogóle.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father.
Nie, to ja takie presje nie mam, ja mam kupione to. Mogę kończyć kiedy chcę, tylko że no... Presja czasu jest, bo chcę 20 Assassina pogryzowego. A no właśnie... No trochę mnie czas goni już, a jestem dopiero za połową chyba gierki.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best
Także mam innego rodzaju presję. Też czasową, ale nie związaną z abonamentem.
Ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali.
Przerwy,
But
no
if
tak,
Shala hadn't
tak może
suggested
być,
you
no,
might
bo
volunteer, we'd
nie dam
already
rady,
have
to nie będę na
destroyed the
siłę, nie?
Alarai. That's where we
Zobaczymy.
stand.
W sumie jeszcze 13 dni zostało, no. Rok temu chyba? Aha. Okej, no.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
No ale dwójka i
When you
trójka już
didn't
szybko
recognize
poszło,
Tali
nie?
as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always
Co,
been
nie
in
wiem,
favor
czy
of studying the
przechodziłaś
Geth.
wszystkie DLC?
I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
No właśnie, kurde, ja w jedynce, ja potem dopiero się zorientowałem, że w jedynce pominąłem DLC Bring Down the Sky. To było na tej asteroidzie. Ja tego w ogóle totalnie zapomniałem o tym DLC w ogóle. Że to jest tak poza misjami, nie?
Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry.
Ale już trudno, nie będę wracał, bo to i tak taka w sumie zapchaj dziura.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10 and 6.
No to właśnie to samo chyba.
Kinetic barriers were
To
down.
samo, no. Bo tam trzeba było polecieć na asteroidę i tam było na tej mapce, ale praktycznie tam nie było żadnej misji, to się tam nie latało, nie? No, ale trzeba było tam polecieć i ta misja się odpalała, nie? Ale dobra, już trudno. Kiedyś tam to przechodziłem, pamiętam, że tam specjalnie w internecie sprawdzam, jak w ogóle tą misję zahaczyć. A tym razem zapomniałem.
They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Nawet nie wiem, czy to jakoś wpływało na późniejszą fabułę w dwójce i trójce. Chyba nie.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
No,
You
może,
noticed
jak
that,
dożyję.
did you? Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know father wanted to retake the homeworld someday.
W takiej
but are
częstotliwości
we
co ja
that
gram, to
close?
może być
I don't
problem,
know,
nie?
kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give
Chyba, że
people
szybciej, to
hope for
zobaczymy zresztą.
victory.
I hope the Quarian
Raz na
people find
12
some
lat
place
to
to
już
live,
będę
Admiral,
kurde.
but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too
Przecież na
comfortable now,
drogę.
Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in
Nie
the
no,
galaxy
śmieję
and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral
Tak
Zalkoris
sobie
Vas
można
Quip-Quip.
wyobrazić, no.
Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Już będzie może jakiś remastera będzie wtedy.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
Może. Może kiedyś, nie wiem. Tylko zrobią jak coś tego typu jak Andromeda, to
You have a ship
ja
named
dzięki
Quip
bardzo za taką część.
Our people
Nie
have
no, Andromeda
during
nie była
difficult
zła ogólnie,
periods
tylko
purchased
mówię.
pre-owned vessels from other cultures.
Mass Effect to był marny, ale
Have,
no.
on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information.
Oczekiwania
The
były
citizens of
w ogóle.
these foreign named ships
Ostatnio tak
are born
popatrzyłem,
stigma
bo
of
ja
these
byłem
names
pewny,
with
że
grace
ten
and honor.
że ta Andromeda to jest jakaś starsza, to jest 2017 rok. Jestem jeszcze... Nie wiem kiedy to w ogóle zleciało, nie?
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quip-Quip. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
No nie jest dawno właśnie. Nie pamiętam jak to przechodziłem, bo w sumie ja przechodziłem tą część chyba pół roku po premierze, bo ona dość szybko staniała. No właśnie przez te jakby opinie graczy to ta cena tak dość szybko poszła w dół.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But like her father, she wants
tylko, że
nothing
właśnie
but
się
the
obawiam
destruction
tego,
of the Geth. The people we created. The people
Rok
we
później
wronged.
chyba, no.
The Geth
Obawiam
drove
się
us from
właśnie
our homeworld.
jakości tych.
Of
Może
course they did.
nie będzie taka zła, nie ta nowa część jak wyjdzie. Jak doczekam w ogóle tej nowej części.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being
No a tak
brought
samo,
into your
bo
proceedings. The
nie
other
wpływałem na
admirals
premierę,
are
po
pushing
prostu
for
czekałem.
Railzora was researching new
Czekałem na
weapons to use
opinię,
against the Geth.
na
They
tą
would see
przecenę.
our fleet destroyed in the skies over
No w
our
sumie
homeworld, rather than
miałem w
find a
głowie
new
to, że
colony
jest
and
ta gra jaka
adapt.
jest, więc nie miałem jakichś oczekiwań.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
No ale
I
no...
don't know.
Męczyła mnie ta gra
All
miejscami,
deserve
po
to
prostu
find out.
jeszcze na początku
They are
okej,
our
powiedzmy było
children,
spoko,
Shepard.
ale
We've
potem
all
to
done
już robiło
horrible
się
things to
takie
each other, but
kurde
it has to
nudne,
end
bo po prostu
for
te
both groups.
ogólnie
That
te
is why I cannot
mapy były
sanction whatever
puste w ogóle.
experiments you helped enable,
Niby się tam
Talizora.
jeździło tym
I
pojazdem,
believe this
ale
message needs to be sent.
za puste tam było
I
dla mnie.
understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Nie wiem co to
Can
klikałem.
the Quarians coexist with the
I
Geth,
don't
Admiral?
know. They are our... That is why I cannot
I
sanction.
understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you,
We
but
should
I
move on.
Goodbye, Talizora.
I'm surprised to hear you say
I
that.
don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Dobra, wszyscy chyba. Także... Wiesz, w sumie to mówiłem wielokrotnie i chyba wiele osób to podziela, że gdyby ta gra miała inną nazwę, nie była podpisana jako Mass Effect, to inaczej by została przyjęta, nie byłoby tak złych opinii.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
No, tak, to też jest jeden z zarzutów właśnie tej części, no.
Talizora Vas Nima.
Że postacie tam były
Sorry,
praktycznie...
I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken.
Takie-
The change in name was not my
których
choice.
się nie
Per
pamięta.
Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive
Tego-
waves of Geth.
Tylko nie pamiętam imienia, tego
shouldn't have been any
czarnoskórego pamiętam.
Right. I mean that there are
Ale jak on miał na imię, nie...
or repairing
Zabij mnie,
more
nie
of
wiem, nie
themselves
pamiętam
from
teraz.
materials on the Alarai.
Jest też nikogo, no właśnie.
I need to do a few things before
Ale
we leave.
nie wiem. I że
Understood.
tamta była
The shuttle
ta...
is here whenever you're ready to leave.
Asari taka śmieszna, nie? Ale jak ona... Imion nie pamiętam za Chiny Ludowe. Czekaj, bo nie...
Talizora, Shepard Vas Normandy. Are
Aha,
you
bo ja
ready to
klikłem,
take the
że nie
shuttle to the
odlatujemy.
Alarai?
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the
A
shuttle now.
Pibi.
Good luck with those Geth, Talizora.
Ja pierdzie.
Kira Selai.
Co za imię w ogóle? Siema za lajka. Liam Costa. O. Dokładnie. Tak. Dzięki za różyczkę. Czemu to nie odpaliło? A, coś się zepsuło znowu, dobra, trudno. Masz monetki, spoko.
We've got trouble.
Trouble. Znaczy tego Liama to jeszcze pamiętam. W miarę. Oho. Niezła ta Tali, już od razu padła na początku, to super wręcz. Ciekawego. Dzięki za monetkę dużo, nie wiem ile. No. Ale tak trochę... No. Dopadło już to. Jak to mi rzuca te bronoletki? Dzięki za wszystkie gifty. Ile tego było? 27 monetek, okej. Dzięki. Dzięki. Dobra. Apteczka. Od razu. Aha. Kolejne 5 brązoletek, chyba.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long. Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Kurde, dzięki śliczne za wszystkie gifty. Na brązoletek, gdzie? Teraz? 13? Teraz 20, dziękuję, pięknie. Ten co się znowu obłowił, no. Dziękuję za 2 bransoletki. Kurde, nie to. To miało być. Co to jest? To? Dzięki za brązo... Nie wiem, już nawet nie mam pojęcia, za co mam dziękować teraz. Dziękuję za wszystko. Patrz na ekran. Aha.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father.
Aha.
Looks like
No
parts
patrzę.
from a disabled repair drone.
A co to jest?
Plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize.
Dziękuję. O
I
Jezu,
got
za...
this on Haystrom.
Co to jest? Dziękuję za to coś. Dziękuję bardzo. To torcik jakiś co? Cześć Szymon, hejka. Jak tam Johnek?
What made the part worth sending back to your father?
Reyes Vidal?
Had
Nie
to be
pamiętam
in
tego
working
gościa.
order. Something that could be analyzed and integrated into
Co to
other
był w ogóle?
technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had
Akurat tej
developed
postaci nie
themselves.
pamiętam.
Signs of modification, clues
Reyes
to their
Vidal.
thinking.
Na drugi poziom.
How did you get these things to your
Kurde, dzięki
father?
za wszystkie gifty.
Sometimes I left packages at secured drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father
Okay.
would send a small ship.
Czekaj, sobie wygoogluję, bo może... Wiem kto to jest, ale nie mogę sobie skojarzyć wyglądu. A to ja jakoś go nie wiem. No ja nie wiem, czy kojarzę, kurde. No była jakaś tam postać ludzka, inna, ale ja wiem. Nie wiem. Coś tam było. U mnie dobrze, u Ciebie średnio pewno widzą i nie rychłą zdradę. Znaczy jak zdrada?
What made the part worth sending back to your father?
Nie no, wiesz co, akurat jeśli chodzi o widzów, to zmieniałem grę i już jest inaczej, nie?
Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves.
prostu jest jak
Signs
jest,
of
no.
modification, clues to their thinking.
How did
A
you
jeśli
get
chodzi o
these
to
things to your
drugie,
father?
to... No,
Sometimes I left packages at secured drops in civilized
tam w
areas.
ogóle było
Someone on
rodzeństwo jako
pilgrimage would
główne
see that it was
postacie.
shipped
Tak,
home. For very
tak było,
valuable
no.
finds, I'd signal home
I się
and
wybierało
Father would
albo
send a
grasz
small ship.
bratem, albo siostrą, no. No, tak tam było, no.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you
Jeśli
salvage
się
gear
chodzi o
in the
to
middle of
drugie,
all
no
that?
to kurczę, no
These
co
suits
mam
have more
powiedzieć?
pockets than you'd think.
Co ja mam
Quarians have
powiedzieć?
learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were
Co
salvaged
rodzina nie
wrecks,
powinien
either
robić
found
Daisy.
dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does
No
that
więc będę miał
salvage gear
czas na
give
to,
you
szczerze
clues to what
mówiąc.
happened here?
Kurde.
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I
Jakbym
sent here. I
nie musiał
passed up great
pracować,
finds
to
because they
bym
might
się
be too
zgodził, nie?
dangerous, prone to
Tak, to ja nie wiem,
uncontrolled
czy wyrobię ze
reactivation or
wszystkim.
self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse.
Tego
That
jest
I got
dużo.
sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Gdzie to iść tu?
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Gether networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down.
Ahead of us.
Okay.
Deploying back road.
Może jest jeszcze, okej. Co to? Pamiętam Sandy jeszcze jak ta gra wychodziła, to była beka z mimiki postaci, zwłaszcza tej żeńskiej postaci, nie? Cały czas jakieś mimiki krążyły po necie, jaka ta mimika jest przedziwna. Dobra, będziesz.
Eyes up front.
Zobaczymy, bo kurde, mówię ci, jeszcze można przejść. Potem Assassin wychodzi, sobie obiecałem, że go przejdę na premierę. Nie wiem jak to będzie. No, to była masakra. No tak, nie, to raczej Marta stary. Co tak padają jak muchy? Teraz sam padnę. Aha, fajnie. Jest lipa. Dobra, umieram.
We've got trouble.
Overriding its friend or foe detection.
W ogóle tam pełno glitchy było, jak przychodzi, nawet po tej przerwie jak ta gra wychodziła. W sensie pół roku po premierze, nie? Tak non stop jakieś glitche tam miałam, nie? Że nie była dobrze połatana. To i to. Dobra. Jak Ubisoft jest to już mogę ci bić mieć w serce, ale ja Assassiny, kurde.
Get ready to fight.
Znaczy, nie wiem, no. Ja wiem, że Ubisoft trochę sobie zasłużył, ale... No. Ale Assassiny lockdown.
Combat close away.
Dlatego też by było mi szkoda z tego względu Ubisoftu.
Want some more?
Mimo wszystko. Oj. Co jest? No idźże, no. Nie odwracam się. Nie mówię, że nie zagram, tylko że ja nie wiem jak z czasem będę stał, no to też jest mocno dyskusyjne, nie?
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth
yes,
technology I
yes,
could
yes,
find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data,
Which is
effects
God's
of
own.
different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible.
A jak tam w ogóle Kingdom Come?
What was
Grasz
all
coś?
this, Father? You promised you'd build me a
Widziałem,
house on the
że
home
coś tam
world. Was
cisnąłeś.
this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My
Ja już mam
home is
kupione,
one whole
chłopie.
breach away from extinction.
Ja już kupiłem, bo ostatnio było promko, to już kupiłem.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it
Zajebiste,
away in a
ja
war you
jedynkę
don't
nie
need.
grałem właśnie.
Don't need.
Nie grałem,
Shepard,
znaczy grałem
if I don't
chwilę,
wear a
ale się odbiłem za
helmet in my own
szybko.
home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Nie, tylko pytam się jaka jest dwójka, nie, bo ja nawet nie miałem zamiaru, bo i tak jedynki nie przyszedłem, to po co mam za dwójkę się zabierać, nie?
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
No wiem, właśnie ja się na nią czaję teraz.
Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even
Właśnie
harder.
bym chciał
The
ją
difference between 60
zaliczyć,
years
no.
and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset
Tylko czy
without
się
a mask,
uda, bo oczywiście
we
te
must
dialogi
take
też
back
tak
our home. At the very least, we can take back
różnie z
one
nimi.
ship. Come on.
Dobra. Strzelają.
Fire in the hole!
Combat drone ready.
Co? Kto by nikogo... Seks kwitki, no. Wiadomo, że tak. Okej. No, wiem właśnie. Kurde. Nie poczekam. Też nie
Never saw me coming!
Boże. Okej. Nie broń. Wiem, bo właśnie... no tam najlepiej, jeśli chodzi o celność jest lepsza. Ale kurde...
Nothing's faster than picking up on call.
Dobra. Ogólnie te gety są mocne dość. No ja nie mam szturmówek. Nie mam szturmówek, bo nie mogę mieć, nie? Bo ja jestem ten... Mam klasę inżyniera.
Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still,
A, jednak nie żyje, okej.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't.
No, inżynier ma pistolet, ma PMK i ma tom.
You wouldn't leave me to clear your...
Hey,
Co
come
tam ma
here.
jeszcze? No... Nie pamiętam, ale nie ma szturmówki
Damn it.
właśnie.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Gdybym był żołnierzem, to bym mógł, nie? Ale no...
Then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links.
Odbicie i rzucenie wybiera HP typa.
See the data. They must.
Teraz ci pokażę, co mam.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on. Let's finish this.
Nie ty. Takie mam. Przeciążenie, spalanie, sonda, kryobu, wybuch. Teraz w ogóle odblokowane w sumie. Hakowanie. No to się w sumie... przy mistrzostwie... Znaczy tam chyba się przy mistrzostwie czegoś tam. Dodatkową umiejętność do rzucania. Jeśli chodzi o... Aha, tu nie sprawdzę. Ale tu mam, o. No to jest w miarę dobre, tylko że to jest cholernie ciężko zebrać ammo do tego, nie? No i takim. Snajper teraz odblokowałem, bo nie miałem możliwości, ale od jakiegoś czasu mogę snajper. Snajper jest taka w miarę mocna. Ale na PMK, no to wiadomo, ciężko jednak ich rozwalić. No, przeciążenie, no. Tak, dlatego tak słabo, nie? Dobra. Spocz, Szymon. Już mnie zabiją. Dobra, dzięki za lureczka. A tę nockę masz sens, okej, no to miłej pracki, żeby leciało. Dzięki, Sandy. No na razie, hej.
Eat this.
Eat this. Dobra. Tali wkurwiona. Tyle?
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened. what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Okay.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Przecież tu jest kurwa, nie
Sounds like the
widzicie?
hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance.
Nie ma tak gadać przy niej, że ona nie żyje chyba. No, ona sobie biega.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the
Cześć,
Geth.
myśliciel
You want
Helka.
people to sympathize with
Jak tam
them.
leci?
And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Kyrie eleison.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf.
I love you.
Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
We can use this.
Okej. Musimy pogadać z nimi, czy nie?
Hello again, Commander. Good luck.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals going to try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Any idea what your next assignment's going to be?
I'm going to be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Dobra, kto jeszcze?
I was wrong. Tali Zora was innocent after all.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the whole world in my lifetime.
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rael's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
I can't be...
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tally, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tally. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rael'Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
Okej, wszyscy?
A war with the Geth would be a disaster. We'd never retake the home world.
Mógłbym normalnie wrócić, ale...
I was wrong. Talizara was innocent after all.
All this talk of war.
Congratulations, Talizora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Zdrada, czy co? O, okej.
Commander, you've received a new message at your How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Cześć,
You have
Benio.
unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Dzięki za serduszko.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need
Co
anything.
tam? W pracy czy nie w pracy? Dzięki za różyczkę. Nocka, okej. Spoko, spoko. Okej. To jest pierwsza nocka czy druga nocka? A, bo ty coś mówiłeś, że... Nie pamiętam kiedy teraz. O, do przodu, wiesz, do przodu leci. Mnie tam się podoba, tylko wiesz, no... Ludziom może niekoniecznie, ale no ja lubię takie giereczki. Zresztą czego ja nie lubię, nie? Mi się podoba, no widzisz. Nie ma tu dynamiki za wiele, na pewno jest dynamiczniejsza niż jedynka, ale... No ale to nie jest Uncharted. To nie jest Uncharted i ja się z tym liczę.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Dobra, jeszcze pójdę do Tali i ją trochę jeszcze pocieszę może. Dobra.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Stali chyba. W sumie tutaj dużego wyboru nie mam, bo... Miranda jest taka dziwna, sucz, nie wiem, mi się jakoś nie podoba. Ta, jak ona ma? Ta taka wytatuowana to totalnie dzikuska dla mnie, za bardzo. W sumie nie wiem, z kim innym by się dało. Chyba już nie ma więcej opcji, albo jest? Nie wiem w sumie.
I imagine they're trying
Aha,
to fill
jeszcze
your
jest
father's
ta.
spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
Mirandę.
I
Jakoś
have
nie
no
wiem.
idea. Being
Ona taka jest
exiled might have
typowa,
made it easier.
typowa suka,
A few
nie wiem,
people are
czy się
suggesting
kojarzy,
me as
wiesz?
a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but
Więc
Quarians
no.
like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make
A
up
ta
for
jest
being
taka,
stuck in
kurde,
these
no.
suits. And part of that means
Zresztą od
getting
jedynki
involved
ją
in each
znam.
other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should
Każą
have had
własną
time to
postawę,
warn
no
your
dokładnie.
father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
Dobra. Pogadałem z nią. To jest... Aha, już przypomniałem sobie, jak ma na imię Jack. Ale Jack, no mówię, Jack jest dla mnie za dzika. W pierwszej części właśnie z nikim miał... Trochę źle praktycznie podszedłem do tego, bo chciałem najpierw... Bo te romanse odbywają się pod koniec gry, a ja chciałem tak zrobić... Bo ja rozkochałem w sumie Ashley, nie? Ale postanowiłem, że ją zabiję, nie? No i nie miałem żadnego romansu przez to. Także... No totalnie nie poszedł ten romans w dobrą stronę. Ashley najlepsza. Znaczy jak przychodziłem pierwszy raz, to w sumie poświęciłem tego drugiego, nie? Kaidena. Ale tym razem zostawiłem Kaidena, a Ashley zabiłem. A w sumie jeden czart tak naprawdę.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
A tu już sobie wszystko, okej. Wszystko chciałem inaczej zagrać też, nie? Pomóż Mirindzie, dobra, pomożemy Mirindzie. Tutaj może sporo tych lojalnościówek zostało, więc no... nie będzie tak proste. A tu mam... Tylko gdzie ona chce tej pomocy? Już nie pamiętam. Natalia... Aha, ta nie ma te umiejętności chyba. Dobra, wezmę sobie ją. Karosa wezmę, dobra. O, właśnie mało w nią gram w ogóle. Taktyk nie będzie. Dobra, starczy. A czekaj. A nie zdążę zobaczyć. O, nie mam dobrej broni w ogóle. Dobra. Gdzie mam iść w ogóle? Miranda. Pomóc Danteju. Aha, to będzie trzeba iść, okej. Danteja jest tam w tym klubie jakby.
Ilium is the gateway to the Traverse, but is that gate open too wide? Investment think tanks are noting concerns that new technological discoveries...
No, you don't understand! I lost... Pardon me, I'm on a call.
Later today, we'll hear from survey teams talking about the latest technology you won't be able to live without.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium... Pardon me, I'm on a call.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton of business.
If this is the best you have, I'll make do. But you're certain...
This is a recall notice. All users of Koros brand medical radiation systems are asked to discontinue treatment.
Anteja.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
He didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
Okej. Dobra, Miranda musi być. Garus oczywiście też.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell in your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things to get ugly.
Works for me.
They're not backing down. Tell Captain Inyala to send backup.
We've got hostile drones.
Let's travel! Fire!
There we go!
Firing a high-impact shot.
Down!
Never saw me coming.
Come on, we need to get to Niket.
Team 4, do you read? Team 4.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right. They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
They've seen
Watch
us.
for the drone! Here we go!
Scoped and drop.
Hostile combat drone!
Keep the bitch back. The cat is nearing the transport terminal.
We can use this.
Make activity!
Enemy down!
There we go! Perfect! There we go!
Jeszcze.
I don't care how many mechs you lose. Just stall them, damn it.
This should come in handy.
Ja pierdolę. Dzięki Simba za 1100 bitsów. 1000. 1000 bitsów.
Trouble ahead!
Strzelają.
Divert everyone except my guard from the cat. I'll handle him and the kid personally.
Jak tam Johnny?
Damn it, I'm not letting her get Oriana.
Moving to cover.
Kiedy fabułka jakaś? czemu streamka nie było? Tyle pytań, a tak mało odpowiedzi. Aha, masz vlogę.
Enemies in front!
Nie chce mi się, no ja, ale z kamer.
This should slow him down.
Ale z kamer. Okulary? A, o kurde. A coś nie widzisz? Będziesz poważnie wyglądać. No na pewno.
This should slow him down. Get ready!
Będziesz poważnym z kamery. No odsuń się, babo. To nie wróciłem. No ja pierniczę. Leniwy dziady. Padają mi na strzała, no. Próbowałem nie zginąć. Nie zapłaciłem. A! Okej. Spoko. Wolne chwile? Jak to? Nie można tak.
We can cut down through the cargo line.
O kurde. To jest... Jakieś takie... Będziesz miał te? Progresywne czy co? Będę miał, dobra, aż się wrócić chyba. Korekcyjne, aha, okej. Ale ty masz ten, na blisko, tak? W sensie... Do komputera jakby, tak? Czy jak? To jest to. Nie, klikam tu przecież, chciałem tu przejść. Aha, krótkowzroczności, okej. Okej. Się boję, że mi to zabije.
Operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown. I'm sending in a drone!
Son of a bitch.
right. Maybe the captain knows we're listening in and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch.
Nikita.
Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't the thing go any faster?
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
A spoczko, wiesz, dzisiaj fajny dzionek w sumie. Ciepło, wygrzałem się w słoneczku trochę. Było mnie też tak zimno jak w psiarni. Aha. Simba, działaj tam. No, także... W sumie spoczko.
You know him, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another explanation.
I don't know, damn it. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. And then I'll have a word with this captain and Yala.
Chyba, że nie możesz zbanować, to ja zbanuję.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket.
Dzięki.
I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Ale poleciała?
Niket, you sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you'd kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. Then you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Niket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way.
Te łyki masz pracujące, nie?
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait! You don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Nickette.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
You'll die for that, bitch!
Look out!
Kurde. Szmaciuro jedna. Kurde, on to idzie. Spierdalaj! Zabije mnie. Rozumiem na to.
Firing a high impact shot.
Bardzo ładnie.
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
Medalion, okej.
I can't believe Nickette sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human, just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Nickette. Weakness on my part?
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No, I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you.
Ok.
No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Zwyzywają. Dobra.
Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard. Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Sounds like you had a soft spot for Niket after all.
I didn't have many friends. Niket was one of them. He never wanted anything from me. He was safe, comfortable. A reminder of a more innocent time, I suppose.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person under there.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Co za dziwne sygnały.
Commander, what can I do?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Of course, Commander.
Hey.
What do you think of our
I
mission?
know when someone's got... rather do it to them first. I said. You know what it's
Pretty
like?
much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast, you fucker.
If you need to think.
This is... You're weird, Shepard.
Dzięki Dawid za rajdzika. Witam. Cześć czołem. Jak tam rezydencik przejśnięty?
Commander, you... How may I help you, Commander?
Pytałeś się. Dzięki Denik za serduszko.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
Muszę do chapterek,
Anything else,
okej.
Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okej, spoko Denix. 10 chapterek mówisz? No to jeszcze. Nie wiem ile tam było tych chapterów, a że nie wiem ile tam jest w ogóle, bo nie grałem w tą grę. Okej. To jest
How
Skamur.
may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Simba to Skamur. 16? O kurde. Jeszcze powiedz mi, że że cały czas będzie Ashley tam do końca gry już.
So, Commander, you figure Miranda would ever lighten up a bit and... I can't even finish saying it.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Lepsza koleżanka Jelona, no. Na razie super, bo ją porwali. Aj. Słabo. Czekajcie, bo coś miał oddać jakąś misję. O właśnie, na Ili muszę wrócić. Podniosło im Menda ciśnienie? No ale... było śmiesznie chociaż. Lojalny, okej. Mogę to... aha. To chciałem zrobić, dobra.
Navacorp has been implicated in a massive financial scandal with authorities investigating a number of trading irregularities. Navacorp
To może ta.
executives did not immediately
O.
respond to requests.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen.
Tak, no Simba wiadomo, że tak.
So much. My daughter was young when he died.
Tylko
This is the only memento she
ostatnio się
has.
opierdziela i nie
Please accept
streamuje
this.
w ogóle.
It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Jezu, tych misji jeszcze w piździec jest. Dobra. Nie zdążę do 20, nie ma szans.
List of Ilium's 10 richest people. Are the heavens still bright as sorry blue? Or have the Volus finally rolled to the top? And don't miss our look at the fashion faux pas and the commerce awards held last week. All this and more.
Fajnie, że te filmiki można przebijać. No, super, super. No pierdziela się, nie chcę mu
No
się
message
mówić.
for you, Commander.
Taki z niego kolega. Wen. Może tu zrobię... nie. Tu bym zrobił porządek. Weny twórczej nie ma, no. Cytadeli mam to zrobić, okej. Nie ma weny twórczej. Po tym L4 tak się dzieje, nie? Że się weny nie ma. Ty Boże. A ty, pytałem się ciebie, czy masz ten... Ty masz weekend pracujący, tak?
I found references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard.
O, okej.
Perhaps that is a good place to start looking.
Na szóstą, ale to masz jutro i pojutrze, tak?
Customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Odszukaj cienia. Co to za zadanie znowu? Odszukaj cienia. Gdzie to jest? Garus? A. No nowego bazaru w okręgu Zakera. Nie wiem, co to w ogóle. Dobra, spoczko. Dzięki Dawid jeszcze raz za rajdzika i do następnego. Dobra. Nie wiem, gdzie to iść. Czy to mapka była? No tutaj blisko. Dalej nie wiem, gdzie to jest.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that, or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can nail his ass.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Okej. Tragedia. Około 21 to przyjechał przed... Jest straże pożarnej, na policja, na pogodowy gazowy, bo się... Bo jest taka dziura wykopana. To jakaś awaria tego, gazociągu, tak? To nieładnie. Niedaleko ciebie,
I'm
tak?
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Kurde, kupię rybkę znowu i mi zdechną. Dobra, kupuję, trudno.
Maybe a fish then?
What? Why?
Było
It's a
gazem
fish. Fish have nothing to do with the Citadel. Besides,
No.
it'll be dead in a couple of years.
To blisko, no.
The important thing is to embrace the time that you have to spend with a fish.
Oh, is this the lifespan of? I'm not having the lifespan of.
Nie wiem, gdzie to mam iść teraz.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Tak, wszystkie moje sklepy tu są.
You ever miss those talks we had on the elevators?
No.
Come on, remember how we'd all ask you about life on the flotilla? It was an opportunity to share.
This conversation is over.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Snajpa jakaś. Dobra, tu wszystko kupuję. Kasy im
I
braknie
still
zaraz.
say we should join the Blue Suns. They'd probably pay for our equipment.
They probably only hired you if you look like you can fight, so we need something.
Those Asari Hanar porn games they sell in Shinakiba are really nasty.
Jak 105 metrów, teraz na Google Maps prawie. A! Ale tak blisko. I tak blisko. Kurde, ty Cytadeli nie ogarniam. I tu iść w ogóle. Pójdę do Zakira Coffee. Będę zwał tak zwał. No nie wiem co mam zrobić. Odszukaj cienie. Magazyn w pobliżu do nowego bazaru w okręgu Zakera. Magazyn w pobliżu do nowego bazaru. Które to jest? No nie mam pojęcia. No, nowy bazar. A może tu?
Greetings, EarthClan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
Irashimasu! You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
This looks like the place. The Forger's thug should be inside.
Tu chyba.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control side effects.
Jake loves to run. What if it makes him fall down?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Kurde, wszystko kupuję. To mnie stać. A co? Dobra, tu już nic nie ma.
Should we go in?
I just got a refund at exchange and I was told to pick up a new Omni Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Why don't you two find somewhere else to skulk?
Just like that? You're not getting paid for this. What's the point of hiring protection if they won't protect you?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services to help their people infiltrate businesses and various organizations here on the Citadel.
Bastard. He's using C-Sec to help those scum.
No. Well, not really. He got fired from C-Sec a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sidonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Idź.
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Wezmij taksówkę. Okej. To nie wiem, czy się wzywa taksówka w ogóle, ale do szczegółu. Szybka kolej? Chyba po prostu szybką kolej trzeba wezwać.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a decision on Joe. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
Tu?
No, I got the refund. Made the...
Garus, aha, dobra, to jednak będzie tu. Dalej weźmiemy.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them!
Uh-huh.
Stop them!
Spoko.
Run all you want, Harkin! We'll find you!
Hello, sons!
Headshot!
Mieć jak kredyty, nie?
Rerouting power.
I'm hacking that one.
I need cover! Enemies!
kurde, że tu jesteś. O jest, Dwa razy na Google Maps też? Jak to możliwe? Gdzie iść? Tu?
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
No tu. Aha! O kurde. No to trochę nieaktualne.
Nice.
Okej. Pusto. Serio? Kurde, ja myślałem, że jest ten zamrożony. No, dziadostwo. Co, chyba już... A nie mogę jeszcze. Co jeszcze?
Nothing's faster than Tortilla Boss paws.
Jeszcze nie koniec. Oh fuck. Ta linia kodu, no. Tu. Emotkę. Aha, se kupiłeś za punkciki, no. Oj.
Getting close.
Hostile spotted.
Okej.
This should soften them up.
Widzisz? Wymusimy to, żeby się odpalił.
Fire in the hole! impact shot.
Przejebało. Dobra.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
Ciężki pech jeszcze, albo kiedy nie będzie. Oh no!
Leave the shields for me. They should soften them up.
Nara.
Gonna blow.
Takie to easy? Było? Co dostali fajnie? Okay. Już pusto w razie.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
So, Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off. Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so
Jezu, ja
I
się
won't do any
pytałem o
permanent
to.
damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless, unlike everyone he betrayed. He'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I have to do this. I don't expect you to understand, but please don't try to stop me. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
Okay.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Kurde, myślałem, że się pomyliłem. Blisko. Aha. Niezły bieg. O kurde.
this?
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Nice.
Why don't you just turn around?
Go! Ah!
Jeszcze będę musiał ocenić, czy to spadło do nich. Mogę snajper? Mogę trafić.
I love this fight.
They're all yours.
Kto zginął? Halo. Okej. Garus też jest jakiś słaby, a tak chcesz jeszcze walczyć, nie? Padasz na strzała bez sensu.
Want some more?
Weź zabij go. Amunicji zużyłem. Stanie czy nie? Bo muszę...
Combat drone ready.
Aha.
There we go.
Nie wejdę.
Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs.
Nahaływałem
Incoming.
się.
Do you
Jeszcze
really
lepiej.
think you can take me down, Shepard?
Jak kurde, ten Garus tyle pada jak debil. Umieram. Cześć Karo, hejka. Jak tam dzionek? Easy? Słychać? A, spoko. Dzisiaj ładny dzień. Wygrzałem się na słoneczku, fajnie dzisiaj. Bardzo fajna pogoda. Szkoda, że to parę dni będzie tak ciepło. No u mnie gdzieś było około 20 nawet słońcu, nie wiem. Uwielbiasz graczy Ru? Wszyscy kochają Ru.
You were close, but not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Zniwelowali mi mapę? O co chodzi? Jedno zabójstwo i zniwelowali mi mapę. Trzy takie same spocuchy. Jak zniwelowali mi mapę, bo nie rozumiem. No to tak, że nie będzie mapy, aha. Aha, okej.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more
Co ja
information
ci mam
than
powiedzieć?
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonus opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going. Yeah, it's me.
Znowu?
There's a chance your identity may be
Najgorzej.
compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we can do this again real soon.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonus better be there,
Strzeliłeś, ale
or
prawda.
I'm coming back to finish the job. Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
It's just not like you.
No właśnie, to jest taki sympatyczny...
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
Okay. No, dzięki Szymon, że byłeś i dobranoc, trzymaj się. Hejka, hejka.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Kurde, strzelić czy ostrzec go? Kurwa, nie wiem. Już to będzie dobre, ale chyba muszę tam strzelić.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
What? Shit.
Boom.
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis. That was easy enough.
Clean and simple. Good work.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this place.
Right with you.
Też miałem ciężki... Znaczy, nie wiedziałem, czy dobrze zrobiłem teraz. A, jestem tu. Dobra. Okej. Tu jeszcze mam drugą misję chyba na tym. Na Cytadeli, Tain. Taina, okej. Tu muszę wziąć Taina. Gdzie jest? To. Zamiast tego domu. Wezmę Garusa i Taina. Tu jest Taina. O, tu ma pizdu tych punktów. Dobra. To może być
CSEC
informacje.
appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads.
What a shame.
Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
This recruits is a 20-kilo fair.
I'm sorry. Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through
A
here.
few minor
You think it gets-
assumptions are dangerous. Next.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was.
To iść.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Shepard.
Do góry muszę iść, tak? Co to? No dobra, leży.
The wreckage of the freighter Tur-Alan was found on an uncolonized planet in the Dranik system. Salvage teams reported no survivors.
Gdzie tu mam iść?
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volus who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios, he asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard.
I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat.
Dokumenty.
I miss those old games, where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real time to fly somewhere.
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants. Subcommittee Chairman Burns.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this...
What can I do for you?
Just looking around.
All right. I'm here if you change your mind.
Do you think the Blue Suns have different commando training style? Like one support group, but one close quarters unit?
Kto by chciał sobie to podrobne dokumenty?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Welcome back.
I'm just browsing.
Of course. Take your time.
Of course. Kurde, rybek nie nakarmiłem znowu.
You think there's any place on board we could buy a fish?
They don't like live animals on the Citadel. Wasted life support capacities.
Kto by chciał ten? Kurde, nie znajdę chyba.
Fine, fine. I just need to pick up some spices. Aminodextrous and aminosinister, if you have it.
You don't mix your spice chirality. What cooking school did you say you went to?
I don't go to cooking school. I just want something.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only...
Irashimasu!
I just talked to him on the Wards Market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The Wards Market? Why would you come to a Zakara Ward warehouse?
He said they were out of stock and I should go here. He didn't say anything
Dobra,
about
tu nie ma nikogo.
Without a service order, I really can't help you.
Wait. Tipari, now available with dextro amino acids.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this...
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the
I'm just
Come
browsing.
back soon, Shepard.
He's my baby. He's all I have left of Jacob.
I know.
I just want to protect him.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Ah, my favorite
I'm just
customer.
looking around.
Oh,
Thanks.
I'll be here if you need anything.
No.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I
I'd
do?
like to buy something. Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Nie wiem komu to oddać, ale... No nie ma nikogo. Nikomu. Dobra. Żebym wrócił do Bayleya i na początek bym wrócił. To jest...
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy.
I know C-Sec too well.
You'll have to wait.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was.
Can I help you, sir? Next.
This recruits is a 20 kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Empress-class
Nie wiem.
dreadnought accelerates
Całe
1 to
przejrzałem
1.3%
Citadelę
of
i
light
do tej
speed.
osoby.
It impacts with the force of the...
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Okej.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Oops. Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. Who the hell are you two?
You hired an assassin. We need to know who you want killed. You tell us, you can go.
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will. After we're done.
This is off the record. No criminal charges will be brought against you.
What are you, frog boy? His little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
You don't have a reason to disbelieve either. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see. Goddamn waste of my time.
How about this? You tell us the target and...
I said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to... What the hell is going on in here? Step away from my client. Is that... Do you have him tied to the chair?
Glad you could make it, Freddy.
Traffic was bad. You'll need a shovel the size of the Citadel to dig yourself out of this.
This is all above board. I'm a council specter.
Shit.
What? What's that mean, Freddy?
Spectres can do whatever they want, Elias. I can't help you.
Shit.
If it was you I wanted, I could kill you and go. I want the assassin. Tell me who the target is and I'll leave.
Damn it. Joram Talid. He's a Turian, running for a tentative Zakira ward.
Where can we find him?
His apartment's in the 800 blocks.
Let's go.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
We need to stop this assassination. Can you get us to the 800 blocks?
Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow Talid on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about...
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Goliath?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far. Do you have the target?
I've got him.
Target in sight. Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble. I see him. Stay close, Shepard.
Kurwa, nie widzę. Dobra, idzie tu.
I'm following. Stay with him. No problem so far.
Tam poszedł tutaj.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes. Target in sight. No sign of trouble. Where is he now?
Yes, sir. You're running for...
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
Stay on him, Shepard.
No, chciałem go nie zgubić, ale nie wiem, czy się uda.
Kolyat! Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to Delete's apartment.
Aha. Zostaw go. Młody.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want. C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your... What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will. Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother... They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them, eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were... older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Okay.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Bad people make a lot of enemies. It could have been anyone.
No, it had to be one hell of an assassin. The best, maybe.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within C-Sec.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay.
Yes?
Kurde.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Co? Nie wiem, kogo mam znaleźć do tej cytadeli. Muszę pobiegać tu trochę, bo kurczę, chciałem zostawić te wszystkie zadania tutaj.
Come on, please, you have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date.
Tylko nie wiem, kto bym chciał to.
I can't believe there aren't any fish up there. It must be a mistake.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Welcome back.
These stores are owned
That's
by
correct.
the Citadel.
We offer an assortment of decorations. Of course, citizen.
All I'm saying is that these mementos will help me remember the happy times we've shared even after you're gone.
Fine, whatever. I don't care anymore.
Kurde no. Dobra, trzyma się Denik. Dzięki, że padłeś i dobranoc. To ja zaraz pewnie będę kończył. Tylko oddam to zadanie, tylko nie wiem komu.
What can I do for you? Tell me about your service.
Imagine it, human.
I'd like to buy something.
Try our electronic catalog. Try our electronic catalog. Good hunting, Shepard.
Okay.
All I'm saying is that you shouldn't skip. Aim for the best, you know?
I thought, guys, do you have an account with us? If you open one, we have a special this
Kurde,
month.
co ktoś
You
chciał
can
to?
download a game free.
Nie mam pojęcia. A tu? Ty, tu będzie zobaczyć.
What will it be?
Nothing for me, thanks.
All right.
Albo nie. Serio, nikt tu nie chce tego? Już miałem taką nadzieję, że to będzie tu. No to trudno, chyba tu nie będzie.
Hear about anything interesting going on?
Drinks. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I'm done for now.
Sure thing.
Kurde, nie będzie za to. To nie wiem. Już myślałem, że odnalazłem to miejsce, gdzie chciałem. Ale jest... Niestety dalej ta sama sytuacja.
The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language
Dobra,
without
szukamy dalej.
auto translation.
Szukamy dalej. Kurczę, chcę oddać to zadanie, porozmawiać z kompanami, nakarmić rybki, bo to jest... To jest
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my...
So do you
na
want to
ten
get one of the
moment
fish
dla mnie
or maybe a model
to jest
ship?
How
priorytet,
is a
bo
model
zaraz
ship
mi zdechną.
supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
This is depressing. How about we find a terrain and beat the crap out of it?
Śmiesznie może to brzmi, ale jest tak właśnie w istocie. O, nic tu nie ma.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakara Ward.
You
Nie
heard
wiem,
wrong.
czy to iść.
This is the best place for food on the whole.
Tu jest ten Bailey, tu jest coś. No nie wiem. Przejdę się jeszcze tu.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here.
Irashimasu!
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse. Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a Cision Omni-Gel converter. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this...
Good day, citizen. Well, the Serta is probably... Come back soon, Shepard.
I trust you, Michael. What medical upgrades do you want to get for him?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask random people on the street what they think.
I'm getting the immune booster.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my...
Ah, my favorite.
I'm just looking around.
I'll be here if you need anything.
It's something to do with the Omni-Gel modulator's heatsink, right? That's why he asked us to go to Saranus. So, is it a heatsink module or a whole new Omni-Gel?
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Welcome. The Zakera Ward Marketplace provides shopping.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
Nie mam pojęcia, ja już całe przeleciałem to. Nie ma nikogo. Nie ma nikogo. Prezydium? Ty, a może tu?
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
No.
How have the last couple of years?
Knowing the but I know how important it is. So,
Dobra.
my door is always open.
Nie. No też nie jest tu. Nie znajdę tego. Nie mam pojęcia, gdzie to jest.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Dobra, puszczę was na to, bo ja nie mam pojęcia, komu to zostawić. Dokumenty. Nie mam pojęcia. Już kurde, całą przejrzałem Cytadelę i nie ma nikogo, kto by chciał te dokumenty.
I'm Commander Shepard, and
Ale
this is my
wyglądam
favorite
ze
store on
smoku,
the
bo...
Citadel.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here.
Jeszcze pójdę...
A council inquiry has concluded that a combat VI that went rogue on Luna was not intended.
I can't believe these humans. No fly lists? What did they turn this place into?
A co to nie było tej...
I overheard you talking. Having a problem?
It's a private matter.
Give me a chance. I might be able to help.
I don't see why you would. Since your kind gained a seat on the council, they've taken over CSEC customs. There are hundreds of new security checks and travel restrictions. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
Dla nich ten dokument będzie, tak?
Why would they consider you a risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
Who won't let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the shuttle port told us. The one outside the C-Sec station?
Aha, nie mogę ten?
I'll see if I can get it sorted out.
I'm not holding my breath. So?
Fałszywe karty. Kurde, nie
I'll be
wiem.
back later.
This is such a waste of my time.
Sporcie promów. Sterniczka. Sporcie promów. Port promów. Gdzie to kurde jest? Ja nigdy nie pamiętam, gdzie co jest. To nie jest gdzieś tu po prostu? A tutaj na zewnątrz chyba.
Can I help you, sir?
I talked to a couple of Asari. They say customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related to station security are classified. We can't risk Geth infiltration. Revealing why someone is on a watch list might compromise the safety of C-Sec's undercover agents.
Did you talk with them? Did they seem like Geth agents to you?
Well, no, but you can never be sure.
Look, miss, I've fought hundreds of Geth. I can assure you that those two aren't Geth infiltrators. The lack of flashlight heads was kind of a giveaway.
I'm not saying it makes any sense. Those are the rules I have to enforce. I can't get them cleared, but I can flag the case file for review. That will allow them to travel in the meantime.
Oh.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm fine. Thanks for your help.
Next.
Dobra. Wracamy. Mogę te dokumenty w sumie im dać, ale chyba sobie za bardzo uprościł.
So?
Good news. I convinced them to let you go.
Zamurowałem
What?
nas.
How did you do that?
I explained how their methods are flawed. I fought a lot of Geth in my time.
You have. How unexpected. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
Wow. Się dostałem doświadczenia. Super. Dobra. Siema znowu. Witam.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Okej. Od razu.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Dziękuję za różyczkę. Już będę kończył powoli, wiesz, tylko tutaj w sumie zrobię to, bo zaraz mi rybki zdechną znowu. Jeśli już nie zdechły. Żyją, dobra. Macie żyć. Aha. Okej. Zaraz będę kończył w sumie. Porobię niektóre rzeczy i koniec. Nie mam ryby, jakieś miałem, ale w sumie to... No... To była przeszłość w sumie. O. Kurde, wszystko ulepszam. Nic nie braknie mi czegoś. Dobra, tu jest ok. Także kiedyś też miało rybki, no. Pogadam z Jokerem. sumie to bardziej moja siostra miała rybki, bo ja to praktycznie do nich się nie pchało. Czasami tam karmiłem.
Commander.
Ale
That's it for now. See you,
ja
Commander.
w sumie jakoś nie byłem taki prozwierzęcy nigdy. Dzięki za... Aha, zawóz. Gifcików pełno, dzięki bardzo. Nie wiem ile, ale...
How may I help you,
Is
Commander?
there anything I should know?
Nothing, right? Anything else, Commander? I'll be here
Dobra,
if you need
tak,
me.
pójdę do Tejna pogadać, do Garusa. Do Mirandy jeszcze. Nie z Mirandą chyba gadałem. Do Garusa i do Tejna muszę podejść. Dziękuję za 9 różyczek. Dziękuję w ogóle za dużo giftów. A tu nie miałem przyjść. Tu będzie Tain. Nie, tu nie będzie Tain, tylko będzie ta Kasumi cała. To gdzie jest Tain? Tu?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
Spadasz? Spoko, spoko. Dzięki za wszystkie gifciki i dobranoc. Ja będę też kończył, nie?
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Okay. Będzie gadać z Mirandą, czy nie?
Commander, what can I do?
You have a
Of
minute,
course.
Miranda?
I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead, the Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
What? You disapprove?
No. I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you. A colony kid growing up in a prefab unit, losing even that when the Batarian slavers arrived.
Ale dupcia, no.
And you've done more than I could. Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
That's a tough feeling to live with. Maybe after we save the galaxy, you'll change your mind.
We can hope. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I appreciate it.
Okej, egoizm, jak fajnie.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships.
I mean, think about tracking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving C-Sec or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Dobra, jeszcze pójdę do Talii. Nie było, że ją olewam. Talii to moja psiapsi. A wreszcie mam wywalona chyba.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Alarai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right, like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tali, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tali.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tali. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know... You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
No, jest rozmowa, dobra. Jest okej. Idzie to w dobrym kierunku. Jeszcze sobie... Chyba tyle, tu jest tak. Grunt nic nie powie. Dobra. Pójdę jeszcze do tego Jacoba, ale on chyba przystanie na tym, że nic mi nie powie ciekawego.
Commander, I'm good, Shepard.
Tak.
Ready? Commander.
Okej. Tyle na dzisiaj. Jak myślę.
No messages for you, Commander.
Dobra. Zapiszemy sobie. Dobra, dziękuję dzisiaj. Jutro myślę, że będę dalej grał, ale nie wiem o której jeszcze. Zobaczymy, może się uda wcześniej, a jak nie, no to nie wiem. Zobaczymy. Także dzięki za dzisiaj i dobranoc.